Hi children, welcome back for your today's session. I hope you all will be safe and fit at home, study and complete your works on time. Today we are going to see in our English class from our supplementary reader It So Happened, chapter 4, the title of the chapter, The Treasure Within. Children, let's listen to the introduction part for the story The Treasure Within by your teacher.
Hi children, happy morning to you all. I welcome you all for the today's session. Today we are going to see Unit 4, Yes Sir. The title of the chapter is The Treasure Within. And here we are going to see the characters of the story. First, the character, the protagonist, Mr. Hafiz Contractor, who is the leading architect. And the next character, Mr. Bela Raja, who is an interviewer. You know already children, every children is an achiever in his or her own way. Here is the living icon, Mr. Hafiz Contractor, who shared his own experience as an India's #1 leading architect. And this is an interview with Mr. Bela Raja and Team Bangalore. Let's see the interesting story now.
Now, children, let us start reading the chapter from the text. Let's read the story, chapter 4, the title of the chapter, The Treasure Within. Before getting into the story, let's see the warm-up before you read. Every child is a potential achiever and is different from other children in his or her style of learning and area of interest. Read the interview that follows. It is based on the conversation between Ms. Bela Raja, editor of Sparsh, a newsletter from the Resource Center. Newsletter means it's a reporter from the Resource Center, the Valley School, Bangalore, and Mr. Hafiz Contractor, one of the India's leading architects. Let's read on. Children, let's read the part 1 of the story. Here they have given the gist of part 1. Let's read it. Hafiz Contractor was an unhappy schoolboy. He loved doing things, but he detested mechanical learning. Detested means dislike intensely. Mathematics gave him the shiver. Shiver means here he was not happy and he got afraid of maths. He hated maths. What his principal once said to him influenced him deeply. So once his principal told something about his studies that influenced him deeply and that motivated him deeply to learn properly in his school. Let's read on. Here HC represents Hafiz Contractor and BR represent Bela Raja. HC now. Let's listen to the conversation that was starting by the HC, that is Hafiz Contractor. I used to have this terrible nightmare. Terrible nightmare means horrible or haunting fear or frightening dream. Nightmare means dream. Terrible means frightening dream he used to get often. Only now. So here he actually achieved his career and he was become India's #1 architect now, but still he used to get this terrible nightmare often. Only now, over last 4 to 5 years, it seemed to have disappeared. So just now it was disappeared. What was the nightmare about? What nightmare are you talking about? And why do you think it has disappeared now? Asked by Bela Raja. HC, Hafiz Contractor, who is replying now. I used to get continuous nightmares about appearing for a maths exam where I did not know anything. So here he is just sharing his own experience that it was happened in the childhood. He used to get nightmares about what? About appearing of maths examination where he did not know anything. He don't know anything about maths. when he was studying in the school. Now the psych means the conscious. Psych must have gotten over it. I don't have to think about education, and there is absolutely no time to get nightmares. So now he was completely turnover, and he just become a number one place in the architect. Now he somewhat okay, and he not getting the time to get such nightmares as he was very busy. Psyche means mind, and mentally he was just afraid of Max. That's what he is telling here in this paragraph. Now, Bela Raja starting his question. Tell us something about your earliest memories in school. HC. In the first and second year, I was a good student. That means in the first and second standard. After I reached the third standard, I simply lost interest and I never studied. So here he is just expressing that from the third standard he just deteriorated in his studies. He lost his interest also in studies, and he never studied also. I used to be interested in games, running around, playing jokes and pranks. Pranks means making fun, and prank means it is mischief act on others. I would copy in class during the exam times. He used to copy in the exam times. Copy means copying from others. I would try to get hold of the examination paper that had been prepared and studied it. As I could not remember things that I had been taught to me in the class. So why he is copying and why he catch hold by the teachers? Because he don't have the memorizing capacity, and he used to forget things often, and he couldn't remember things that has been taught by the teacher. That is the reason he used to copy in the examination during the examination. However, later one sentence spoken to me by my principal changed my life. So in at one situation his principal called him and he talked with him. In that situation, that incident changed his life completely. What the principal had spoken to him. Let's read on. When I approached my 11th standard, the principal called me and said, "Look here, son. I have been seeing you from day one. That means from first standard." The principal is just observing him carefully. "You are a good student, but you never studied. I have taken care of you till today. Now I can no longer take care of you, so you did do it yourself. As you're a playful boy, you're not thinking about it." So he just make him to realize the situation, and he just advised him to come up, to raise to the occasion. Now you should raise to the occasion means you have to understand and you have to come up by yourself. You have to study on your own. Nobody will help you. You have to understand the situation, that you're about your mother's situation, about the family situation and everything. Just tried him to make realize about the situation, what is going on in his life. So next one, I used to be a very good sportsman. I had been the senior champion for so many years. So as he was very interested in sports, he was the senior champion for so many years in his schooling. I was the cricket captain also, and I used to play every game. But that year I did not step out onto the field. Field means here step out onto the field means he didn't come out to the ground to play games. I would go for prayers. Prayer means pray to God, and all I would do was eat and study. So after the advice and instruction given by the principal, he realized his situation and he started to pray to God, and he started to study well and think of his future. I normally used to copy and pass, but I realized that once I was in SSC, I couldn't do that. Normally, he used to copy so far in all the examination and he passed out. But after the instruction and advice that he received from the principal, he realized and he didn't do it in the 10th examination. When I got a second class, 50% in my SSC, my principal said, "Son, consider yourself as having got a distinction." This is my memory of my school days. So here, as the advice and instruction got by from the principal, he got second class with 50 percentage in the 10th examination, and the principal was very happy and he appreciated him that it is not just 50 percentage, but it is a distinction for me. And this is my memory of my school days. That's from Hafiz Contractor. I did lots of other things. See, as far as my things are concerned, here it is an idiom. As far as my things are concerned means perhaps he is referring to matters other than course material or other details. He he can't remember, and he forget things very easily. So to keep remember himself, he used to have some photographs as a proof, and he used to recall the incidents again. I read a book and I can remember the matter as a photograph. So he used to take photo snaps as well as he used to recall the incident by writing diaries, and remember to keep on recalling the incident that was happened in his childhood, but not through my mind. That is how it works. BR, that is Bela Raja. When you were in school and you were doing badly, did the teacher pull you up and how did you feel? HC, Hafiz Contractor, answering for this question. I never felt anything on being pulled up. Pulled up means sent out of the classroom. I used to be so interested in playing. So, as he is so interested in playing, I would receive a canning every week. Canning means beating with a stick. Can means stick. Canning means beating with the stick. Not only a day, every week he used to get canning from his teachers. Means, as I told you, it is a punishment or beating. BR, Bela Raja asking the question, next question to Hafiz Contractor. When you knew that you had incurred the wrath of your teacher by not doing your homework or by behaving badly, when you knew you would get a canning, what was the state of your mind? Here, incurred the wrath of your teacher means made your teacher furious. Furious means getting angry. If you made your teacher getting angry in while you are not doing the homework and not behaving properly, behaving badly, what will be your mind? State of your mind, he is asking. Here he expressed as funny that he just lift up his hand and they will can nicely. If definitely it will hurt me and I will get hurt badly, but immediately I used to forget about it because I want to play and I want to play. That's it in my mind. The next question by BR. You never felt insecure or threatened? HC, Hafiz Contractor, replied, I was just interested in playing and nothing else. I was most interested in funny pranks, making mischief acts. Pranks means mischief acts. One day I did not want to study, so I created a distraction. Distraction means something disturbance, amusing or pleasure. He is doing there. What he is doing there, let's see. For one whole hour, we played Char Police. In Hindi, Char means thief. So here he is playing a game in the classroom to distract the class. That children's game. It is a children's game in which one child thief hides and another child is a policeman, try to find him or her. So this was the game to he is playing there inside the classroom to distract the class. Every Saturday we were allowed to go into a town to see a movie. So what I would do was have no lunch and collect money from 40 to 50 students, and I run and buy the tickets. On my way back I would eat my heart's content. Here, eat to my heart's content means he used to eat as much as he wanted. I used to be the leader of a gang. Gang means group. We would have gang fights and plan strategies. Strategies means method of winning the fights. These things used to interest me more than any academics. Academics means education, that is academic or educational matter, that is books, discussion, debates. He was not interested in academics and he was only interested on playing things and doing pranks. I used to book my textbook for the following year. That means here the juniors they used to reserve in advance to buy his book. They used to ask him for the following year for his textbooks because they were almost brand new. As it is never used by him, and he used to take the book to read the subjects for the exam just before one day of the examination. So the students they used to get his book for the next year and they reserve the books before itself. Start reading the second part of the story. Before getting into the story, let's see the gist here of part 2. He stumbled on architecture because he knew little French and less German. He was offbeat even in the pranks that he played on others. Offbeat means unusual. When he found his calling, there was no looking back. Let's read. First question by Pela Raj. How did you get into the field of architecture? Hafiz contractor replied that in the college of architecture, nobody who had got below 80 to 85 percentage was allotted to enter. I had only 50 percentage only. I wanted to join the army. I got my admission letter, but my aunt tore it up. Then I decided that I want to join the police force. My mother said, don't join the police force, just do your graduation. So I went to Jai Hind College in Bombay. There I was to either take French or German. Though I had studied French for 7 years, I don't know 7 words of French. So I took German. Then my German teacher died. The college told me that I could change the college. At the beginning of the part 2, he is just telling about the college experience and how he become an architecture. Here he is telling that he got just 50 percentage in the SSC, but the total cutoff percentage is 80 to 85 percentage to enter into the college. But first he want to join only in the army, but he got the admission letter also, but his aunt tore his admission letter. He decided to join to the police force, but his mother, she refused to accept. Just she told to do his graduation. So he went to the Jai Hind College in Bombay. There he has to take either French or German. As he studied French for 7 years in the school, he didn't know even 7 words in French. So he took German. Suddenly, his German teacher died. So everyone told him to change the college. Either he has to change the college or otherwise he has to change the language and he has to take French. Now, who would give me admission in another college? I had got admission in Jai Hind by influence means an important person recommended him for admission, used his influence to get him admitted. So I thought, okay, I'll take French. So finally, at last, he thought to take French and he started learning French again from the beginning. I learned it from my cousin. She was an architect's wife. I was going to an architect's office to learn French. So this is the starting point where he got interested on architect. Here to learn French he gone to his cousin's wife. There he learned both French as well as he came to know that he had already had a knowledge and interest on architect. Here, Pela Raja, was it then that you decided you wanted to do architecture? HC, Hafiz contractor replied. Actually, it all happened quite by chance. Unfortunately, it was happened, he said. In the architect's office, I saw somebody drawing a window detail. So someone is drawing there about the structure and the appearance of a window in a architect paper. A window detail is very advanced drawing. I told him that his drawing was wrong, that the window he had drawn would not open. Suddenly, after seeing the drawing that was done by the person, he told on seeing the picture that it was wrong. Also, he said that it wouldn't open. That means he felt something wrong in the picture. This shows that he had a knowledge and interest already in the architect field. He then had a bet with me, and later he found that indeed his drawing was wrong. My cousin's husband was surprised. He asked me to draw a few specific things, which I immediately did. He asked me to design a house, and I designed a house. After that, he told me to drop everything and join architecture. He went to meet the principal of the college. The principal warned me, I will allow you to take part in the entrance exams. But if you do not do well, I will not allow you to join. I got an A plus in the entrance exam, and from that day it was a cakewalk. Cakewalk means smooth ride, something easy to achieve. So here our main character Hafiz contractor and the person who drawn the picture, they both had a bet. Later he found the person who found that it was wrong. Immediately the cousin's husband was surprised and shocked about his intelligence and skill. He asked him to draw specific things that he immediately drawn it. He asked him to draw a house design. Immediately that also he made it. After that he told him to stop everything and join in the architecture. He went and meet the principal of the college. The principal he warned him that only with the entrance exam I can allow him to join. He got A plus grade in the entrance exam, and that day onwards it was something easy to achieve. He achieved in his life as an architecture. This was the turning point of his life. I had never made a plan, but I knew how something looked like from the top. I have never known what a section was, but I knew if you cut a plan what it would look like. I stood first throughout. I stood first class first throughout after that. I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play and do during school. I had a friend called Behram Dibitsha. He used to have competition between us for designing forts, guns and ammunition. Each of us would design something in an effort to be different. He never made a plan so far from his childhood, but he knows something about how it looks. And he never know about the section even, that is about the plan, how to segregate the plan. But he knew how to cut it and how it looked like. And after that, he stood first class first throughout the year. And he was the number one student in the college as in the architecture field. And I believe that all this understanding came from what I used to play. So here he's telling that he don't know anything about that architecture, but what he played from the during the school days, he learned so many things from that. That is the basic thing he learned related to the plan and cutting and drawing the architecture. He had a friend called named Bairam Bivicha. They used to have competition with both of them for designing forts. Forts means buildings, and guns. Ammunition means shells, bullets, and each of us would design. So both of them design something in an effort to be different. Both will draw, both will design in a different way. Here in school, when he was studying, when Hafiz was studying third or second or third standard, one of his teacher, Mrs. Gupta, on seeing his sketches means drawings, she told just to scold him, simply she told, even though you are useless in studies, but your sketches, but your drawings are very nice. Maybe in the future you may become a architect, she told. As what she said, it was happened really exactly in the future, and he become an architecture. Now as to scold him, she told simply that she was, even though he was useless, his drawings were good. But when he grew up, he became exactly an architect. It did not know at the time. He did not know at the time that whether he is going to be an architect in the future or not. But later, he went to the same teacher who told about him like that. He went and meet her, and he told her that he has become an architect now. Hila Raja, why do you think you did not like studies? Was it because you felt you could not cope, or you could not deal with the curriculum? Cope means manage or tackle. And curriculum means the system of. Curriculum means school subjects or prescribed course to study. Cope means manage or handle or deal with the curriculum. So here he is asking why you couldn't study well, because could not manage or you could not deal with the curriculum. Curriculum means the structure of the syllabus. Hafiz contractor replied that I was very bad at languages like science and geography. I could deal with max was very bad. So he was very bad in languages, and science and geography I could deal with. That means he can able to read and learn science and geography easily. But max is very, very bad. He was not happy with the subject max. I just was not interested. I just was not interested. I was studying for the sake of studying. Simply without the interest, he used to study for a sake. What they taught me today, I would forget after 2 days. So here he is pinpointing the problem, what he had, that memorizing problem. He don't have the memorizing capacity. He used to forget the things that was taught by the teachers within 2 days. He would not bother because there was no application of mind there. To begin with, he never bothered about memorizing the things and to start learning about the education and the studies. Bela Raja, did you think that what they taught in the school was boring, or did you feel that once you understood the concept of what was being taught, you lost interest in the rest of the lesson? Hafiz contractor, living in a boarding school is difficult. So living in the boarding school is difficult. We were just living from day to day. Nowadays there are so many tests. Back then, whenever he had tests, he used to just copy. The teacher thought that he had done our work. Here, Bela Raja is asking this question to Hafiz contractor that whether the teaching was boring to you or you can understand the concept what they taught or you may lose the interest in the rest of the lesson. Here, Hafiz contractor replied that boarding school, he was living in a boarding school. Boarding school means it's a school where they have hostel facility, accommodation, full food and everything they'll be providing inside the school itself. They need the children, they need not to go outside. Where they just live for day to day. Every day they have to be inside only. They will not be allowed to go outside. Nowadays there are so many tests. Back then, whenever he had tests, he used to just copy. So whenever he used to have a test, he used to copy from the other children. The teacher thought that they may thought that their work was over, but he used to copy from his friends and he will complete the test and all the works assignment that is given by the teachers. Bela Raja. There is a contention that giftedness and learning disability go hand in hand. Do you think this applies to you? Hafiz contractor. Well, take some students from my class. Those who always stood first and second are today doing very ordinary jobs. Bela Raja. I have come across this situation in so many different places where people tell me that they are class toppers are doing very ordinarily today. Hafiz contractor. In school, I think living our lives. They're made as street smart. I have learned more by doing what I did on my own than. Bela Raja is asking about the topper children, gifted children, and learning disability. This differentiation that applies you. Hafiz contractor is telling that in my classes itself, there are so many first rank holders, second rank holder are out there. But today they are doing some ordinary jobs only. They are not in the topper works. I have come across so many situations and in so many places. People, those who are class toppers, they are doing some ordinary jobs only. This is what said by the Bela Raja, the reporter. Here, again Hafiz contractor who is telling that street smart means smart by doing things independently by choice rather than force. He is telling that not by academics, he learned so many things by doing things on his own, not only by the academics which was taught to me. I have learned so many things only by doing myself on my own. Next, Bela Raja. That is because the personality and skills were there. You were able to find in a manner you were comfortable with, and you defied means broke every rule so that nobody would stop you from doing what you needed to do. Hafiz contractor. I was more interested in other things. If, for example, while in class it started raining outside, I would think of flowing water and how to build a dam to block it. I would be thinking about a flow of water within a dam and how much of water the dam would be able to hold. That was my interest for the day. So, here Bela Raja is appreciating Hafiz contractor that this personality made him a skilled person and he just broke the rules and nobody could stop him that what he is going to do as an architecture. Here Hafiz contractor, he was more interested than the other things. He was not interested in the academics, but he was more interested in the other things such as, for example, while in the class when it was raining outside, he would think of the water, where it will go. He think of how to build a dam to block it and how much of water will the dam would able to be hold. So these are the extraordinary things he used to think of in the class in the school days. Students lost a button while playing or fighting. They would come running to me and I would cut a button for them from chalk using a blade. Discipline in the school was very important and no student could afford to have a button missing. The student would get past dinner with a full neat uniform and after that it did not matter. Bela Raja, coming to the present, how do you decide as to what kind of structure you want to give a client? Hafiz contractor, I look at the client's face, his clothes, the way he talks and pronounces, the way he eats, and I would know what his taste would be like. I can relate to people in a way that would be comfortable. I sketch very spontaneously on a paper on the spot. That paper I give to my people in the office. You do it instinctively. Instinctively means naturally, not coming from training or based on reasoning. So here, if any student lost their button means badge, while they are playing or fighting, they will be running towards him and he will be cutting a button from a chalk and using a blade. This is a helping tendency of Hafiz contractor. So, in that school, discipline is very, very important and nobody should miss the button. So, with the button, they have to go to the with the neat uniform for the dinner. After that they will not use the button again. So, here again, Bila Raja is asking about the present situation, how he will structure, how he will select the client for him. Hafiz contractor replied that on seeing the client's face, their clothes and the way of talking, how they are eating and the taste, everything he will just observe and grasp by seeing them and he just sketch them in a paper and he will be giving to the office people. This way he used to select the clients for his contracts. At last, the conclusion of the story, Hafiz contractor. Call it instant, call it arithmetic, whatever. Now it comes to me like mathematics. Putting design, construction, psychology, and sociology together and making a sketch from all that is mathematics. Here we almost come to a full circle where Mr. Contractor has derived his own interpretation of mathematics. Taking it from a subject he hated to a subject he now loves dealing with. Last, he is telling that call it instinct. Call it instinct means feeling inside from the bottom of the heart. And call it as arithmetic. Arithmetic means calculation, whatever. Now it comes to me like mathematics. So, from the beginning, he hated mathematics. He was one of the very bad scorer in mathematics, in the subject of mathematics. Now his profession was completely changed and he started to work out with the mathematics only. So this was the instinct that changed his life. Putting design. So now everything, all the things that he was doing with the construction that is related to architecture, all these things such as putting design, construction, psychology, sociology, everything comes under mathematics. So he is now dealing with mathematics only. As when he was a school student, he was a hater of mathematics. Now his profession was completely changed into mathematics. Here we almost come to full circle where Mr. Contractor has derived his own interpretation of mathematics. He has given a clear interpretation. Interpretation means explanation about mathematics. Taking it from the subject, he hated to a subject. Now he loves dealing with. So first, in the beginning, he couldn't accept mathematics. He hated the subject. Now he loves to deal with the subject. So children, never think that the subject is very difficult. Think positively and do it. Give your hard work, give your full potential, and work it out. Definitely, it will be your passion, definitely, it will become your profession. Children, that's all from the fourth SR. The title of the SR is The Treasure Within. Children, read the story and learn the given question answers and write your classwork neatly and send it through Teachment.